Salon are the only country where we get. Salon in Tsunodi. How we take care of them. Now so we go able left them for we picking them back tomorrow. Yeah? Franciscano say I was shot right at Water Street with him brother. Now only God nine saved them. Okay. Omar Kabadon correct say young soldier and Ecomog them. But who picking them? You two man with a salon. And then papa them. Frederick Mana say, remember when we just go to the UK? He used for scared the sound of fireworks. And he had to say some of we still get some nightmares from the war. Yeah. I remember at a time the Usabi Day, the rebel then come inside the compound. So with the young man, they get for me we go under bed. Yes. I go under bed. I go under bed. We don't want that though. But sometimes yes, the trauma okay the thing but but it's still there. Some man find a way for heal, some man not heal. So you see some man they act up. Some man they act up. Eh? Now Eastern me be there. Where then can pull we, eh? January 6th. At that time, I just come out Abidjan. I did Abidjan for 6 months before I go salon. I go salon for Christmas. Now in January 6th come. Yeah. They under see Ecomo can pull you from east go west. Me na eastern man, why go western? Eh? That time the coffee that be the 3 o'clock. Sante. Why they come eastern? Enough people like 67 also be there because of what I go through. The line, you know when they say for make line. For make line, whether they can't talk to una, they check una for make sure see no rebel, no they between una, with the Ecomog. Ecomog off me. He off me. So even the Ecomog say are the freedom. Because when she come, the radio will be old, it's taken a man. Wait, take him. It come first. Yeah. It come. It can't hear me. He say waiting a minute, I tell him. Who sign me there? I show him. I not be there far from my house. Yeah? I show him. I say I under me there. He say if anybody able to recognize me, my cousin they behind me. Now my cousin say yes. Now I take the gun. Now I knock her in chest. Now I say no ask her. But if I ask, if they able to recognize me. But when the person answer, I take the gun, he knock her in chest. He say no to him ask. He come out, he take 2-3 steps, he fire up 2-3. Hey, Papa God. They can't tell me back. He say, well, wait me the gear. He said enter the gear. Then I became money in my pocket. I became dollars in my pocket. I put me in my pocket. Then I pull. Now I say no, you know what? Now I say put hand in pocket. Now I say pull dollar. Now I say get. So at that time, he watch me watch. Wow, well. He watch the footwear. Wow, well. I was confused. I think I dressed wrong for Comonado. Yeah, I dressed wrong for Comonado. I saw me feel later on. Then he watch the radio all. So he say no money. Now the radio are for gear. So I say, now you want? I say, no, now I say, la no give. I say, now my papa give me. That's how I talk first. Now I say, no, Now you want. Ekomog. Now tika again. So again, it take 2-3 steps before I come back. If me vex again, I say no. I no vex. I guess. I say I no vex. I say I give you. Now I pull paper, he gets pen, he writes in name, he give me, saying I name Dandy, he say in deploying a status, he go waka go say he come back to me. Like I think in conscience for what he do. And lo and behold, then pull we all come out, we go come. Now Ostowi, they don't offload all thing. All thing them don't offload. Like with suitcase system, how they did it, I don't know. Nobody not be there. They know say na a man and chief man. Rebel not be there. By the time they can house back, most of the valuables them not be there again. And this I'm telling you about Ecomog. Now I make way so yes, I'm gonna be the push for me them prosecute them. Because some of them, I don't say all of them, but some of them they do worse. They do worse. Yeah. I get worse to experience them more than that with the rebels thing. But I don't think if I talk and I have some people, no, because plenty man see they make them emotional. Let us move on. Seriously. When I left salon, it take me time before I begin go salon though. It take me time. The next door neighbor, it be the main fall dogs. Me I don't know that go tell the rebel. He told the rebel car. I did the car harvest. But I see them car. And call the man in him. Car 3 fall back. Then some side they keep fall all. Now so they left it a manifold say all thing done. In dogs all. But anyway, we're still here. We're still there now, alive. And we don't want anything we get for do it. War, threats, no. Salon are the land where we love. Maybe some of the young ones they would hear, then go understand. Say no to studio at all. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tripoli, and big thank you to his friend. Excuse me, I'm just made a reflect on the war. What you said me to explain on that January 6th na free tongue. Interesting, and I pray that God no go make any Sierra Leonean face that kind of thing again. Make her reflect. We sleep in a bush for 21 days. Imagine on a free tongue, maybe in a western area, up Gloucester Regent area, 21 days within a bush. I can't imagine. Lot of people lost their life. We pray that we'll not go that stage there again by the grace of God. I want to go through the wiki to discuss because we already don't summarize them. But I get a few talking points there. I want to just comment on. First of all, I may express my dissatisfaction on the entertainment industry, and I want to use this opportunity again for talk to them. If they get any opportunity for reach before the president, because the first opportunity we don't use for go to before the president, they don't make good use of them at all. Even if not get them, which at the end of the day, I'm able to understand. I feel say one of the major thing or first thing they need for go put before the president, their brother in a cell. They're not gladdy. No matter the beefing between them, they're all na brothers. They're all na brothers and sisters. Them. I think say any opportunity, any one part them, including the ambassador, will get. I think that for ensure saying brother be free from that imprisonment day. And all the other one the way them put in a prison related to that particular issue day. Me are the big and the ambassador. That should be one of your projects. One of your projects, and when you don't do that, then not to they can begin and put now loudspeaker now or make a song with them. No, because you say with your own conscience, they tell you say no. I know, you know, when me brother they sound, I know okay. Because imagine where LJ na do like by now, you know the tempo they up in the entertainment industry. That's the you know the hype, the beefing, the this. It they make the, you know, even at that, they make people even forget about the stress. But then keep that money under. Say this election don't pass so. So for me, entertainment industry are the big una. Una put all una beefing aside. Una speak with one voice for remove Elena Cell. It doesn't deserve it. Even if they say they don't find them guilty according to the court, I feel say the punishment is pass mark. Compare to what's happen. The other thing I want for talk to them, not for say that oh not go find the president or not go to minister like give something. No, that's something that they give them. It's not sustainable. Two things what them for put before this administration, whether they like it or not. That thing they go save their career. That thing they don't see what they can mention. So not only save their career, it will give them sustainable income. One. The internet facility, it will poor in our country. If internet facility effective, I could remember said during the APC regime, then we pass fiber cable and gone all in that country, they even go offline. But here, let them talk to the president. Make a say me if I'm here, president, 60 or 70% of the minister, they don't know they get position again. Because you cannot be in position for 6 months, 1 year. You cannot develop one developmental proposal. Then you are nothing in that office. Let them talk to the president. At least let them improve on the internet facility. We see how many hundreds, if not thousands, of youths them where internet don't employ in Nigeria. Just the community section where they see where then they make millions of naira. Then they make thousands of dollars where you said they admire. Just look at the comedy sector. And when they don't, they don't say you give me money, or they just say subscribe to the channel. It don't make most of the employee. The one where they do the video, the recording crew, you get the one where they act, then don't get a lot of employment. So many of them they come up. But none of them were not able to talk this to the president or they whosoever concerned. So may they call the entertainment industry, they would have been or they would be the very first person or group of people that will benefit from if we get good internet facility in a salon. Very, very good internet facility. Like I said, the fiber optic cable, them you don't go inside, they don't play that my salon day. Not to them say me as you see I'm with me, I come on when they do them projects the day. Governments na continuity. They could have activated that before they sell last Yagatel or privatize Yagatel or all that in the day. By now, internet facility for they done. The cost for really reduce. But we already know abroad. I don't know for the other side them, but with the face down, you go call policy before the matter, pep. And I saw the mobile company, then they thief people and then data them. Nobody know they talk. Nobody know the residents here up to the president. So entertainment industry, una are the number one beneficiaries if we get good internet. Una open una YouTube channels them, una open una TikTok, una this, una that, una dede. No una see if we no go subscribe, no una see if we no go connect people and for subscribe for una. Then una say go they get una small income. How una subscription and the members and they go up. That's how una they make money. But una go no more, go to this minister, Lord go sing. Lord go sing. The man don't do this, he done that. So you see they don't give that money, they don't know. It's not sustainable at all if una don't know. The other thing una need for bring to the president. Entertainment industry are the big una. If una not get any idea, una contact some of who will give una, barrage of ideas. Una look Sierra Leone, but una show me one standard stage who gets in another country. In all day, una talk to the government. This time make them get a whole ambassador. Wait, not only in one, he gets a whole crew where they work with them. But then tell me say they're not able for develop one proposal for put before this president. 5 years I don't know. Now that 5 years I would never begin so. Una not able for do one nothing like that. Apart from I say if Bokumi if the one I go give them say they go ask. Almost a standard camera that we get when you do video or musical so you're able for compare with other countries then. We not get anything in there. For say private person they go put money parents in there. Now government sector project they no one in there. Except people that we get good money now go for involve do private investments parents in there. But the government is capable for do that. When they say launch, we don't go to stadium. Don't they make stadium? We don't dilapidate. And almost they don't repair stadium inside almost years. It should be. By now, forget the standard stage. What they say, they do auditions or whatever. When you watch, let's say British Got Talent, even Nigeria Got Talent. When you see the stage, you say they not say, oh no, the entertainment industry they go before. But what are we doing? That's also labelizing. Now, no more we artists, the entertainment industry in the Nepal. You can't put sustainable something before our government. No. Do you have una they listen? Una take just this two. And if una need more, I they make myself available. Una contact AAA. We go give una enough developmental proposal them. No, see. Just one number where the government go help implement. Trust me, go make lots of entertainers them. They improve in that country. I'll go to the next point quick. The ECSL. ECSL, honestly, if nobody not tell you me, I will tell you this today. The tension where they get in the country, the atmosphere where they right now. Nobody know the cause now, not the cause. Nobody no cause them. The entire team from the corner take hand on. Now they cause this tension. Now they make who president or president not glad himself. Like I say, when you see in picture, when you see when they talk in body language, they tell you say they tell you say he's not happy. But if una get this RRF thing, una no go pull and let people and blow. How not go conduct a whole election, pass the big una for pull RRF forms there. Now that make for the time they do the registration and they talk and say the way ECSL they behave like they get something under their sleeve. Now don't connect the election. Some parts of the European Union them or whatever don't tell us say the election not credible. It's something they want they hide. Una not go prove they're wrong now. Una come on and una post them. Una make spreadsheet. Una show people and say well look at me we are clean. But take today. So now they cause this tension at that country. No matter how one for talk, and the country not sweet, it's not stable right now. One more day, but where you go, you see the atmosphere, it turns. When they talk to people every day in the country, still price up, price control, not for talk. So, Mr. Connor and the entire team, do you with a big owner? We want peace for rain at that country. This goes straight me to the SLPP. Una not go they call for peace. Una not go they call for negotiation. Una they throw bullets. Una they throw words them. It's not done. How now one lady people and come to una? You can't run one party state. It's not possible. When people and they say, oh Lord, left them. Let the APC not cancel with this. It's not possible. It's a democratic state. No matter what you do, APC, even if they get 20%, they're still useful at the parliament day. So if they are aggrieved, there's a way we're not able for talk to them. But anyone for them a big one and then the SLP pitching up for talk, they must towards them. Look at what the chairman they talk. Like seriously, nobody know able for condemn them. This time it's one they say. For before the election, and so when the first lady go back, we're gonna end the south. So not allow SLP APC, let them build offices in the At the end of the day, we see what happen there. One for talk some people and it's a slip of tongue. I don't mean what they talk. How would you go tell the layman say you don't mean what they talk? When you call opposition, say then a dog, mad dog for that matter. How you go explain to the layman here that way you go say even if SLP put mad dog, he go rule the country? It's not done on their language then they. And for me, that is how they say. SLP not a society where now like a clique where we pass from generation to generation. People to vote freely and willingly for them. But when you watch, like I said the last time, now that make me for me the Minister of Education, Basic Education. I'm not happy with him. We don't see several videos where they go around with teachers, then they include school picking them, underage school picking them in politics, primary picking them in politics. He never said a single word. They never condemn these things. And this is how they indoctrinate them, then people and they would see and then on their side and they would say same information, yeah. And it's not done. When something wrong, law say wrong. It not mean say when you say wrong, that means say you bad to the person. Sometimes you don't even help the person. But no sooner you say this wrong, oh, they don't label you. If you not be careful, they go attack you. If you not be careful, all kinds of things they go do to you because you not dance to them tune. It's not done. Sierra Leone is a democratic state. People are free to. They see, when I say democracy, people can think say democracy not only when you get rights for vote or they vote for you, you get right for take part. No. Even after election, democracy still should run. So ECSL, I recall una back. If una get the full details of this voter registration, the results, the IRL form them, do you una publish them? The last point I will talk about are civil societies them. We don't turn government. Civil society that's a lot I don't see. Lord God help that country. Civil society they campaign to president say they want a ministerial position. That's what I will call a government portfolio. Sierra Leone, civil society, no wonder when Marcella they talk today, he says it's unfortunate, it's a pity for civil society of Sierra Leone, then they gang against her now. It's a pity for people where they also inside one studio, they advocate, then they go collect or then they go gang with other civil society for talk against because waiting, it stand for democracy. Where are we going as a nation? If everybody want for follow, let's say no more this now not go with one what they call then a one party state. Democracy, everybody freely for participate. Any side way you want for participate. Not to only for go vote no more. So for me, another me take this weekend and they pray as we go into this new week. May God bless you and you know get good news. May God make nothing like a war of violence take place in that country. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You will come, I don't know, maybe you don't know how you come, but that person, they don't block him already. The bouncer don't take care of him. So even if I talk now, if you not go here again, because you're not going to see this page again. I don't know why people not in mind the words the way then they write on social media. You don't know how you come, then you feel to say, I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong with people. But anyway, that person will be misbehaved just now at the comment section. I'm not going to see this particular page again. We don't get time for waste time for people like they want them day. And just feel to say whatever, therefore But again, I'm not surprised the words the way you use. Yes, Suba, what you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Mr. Al and Mr. Ghostfriend. I want to start with you. God, thank you to you where we've been getting on. Now we all with a call today where you turn our attention to that thing the way we listen. Me listen to the whole thing. You know, now the Sierra Leone this what we get now. But me, one person was surprised by Ibrahim Tommy. Ibrahim Tommy and that guy when in the Deputy Minister of Information, what's his name himself? We na him be in charge of the Corona trade. What's that guy name? Triple if you can remember. Solomon Jamiro. I've been on to follow them since 2016. With them the kind of AYV, with a Kenyan lady be the host that show where Samuel Wise the host now, where them be they give their own ideas and their own submission very brilliantly because now lawyers, you know, the way where them be they talk, you see them say, you know, even though na Southerners, but now people on where they talk fairly. You know, then they talk things them the way out and they. I've been like them for that. You know, and Solomon Jamiro up to now, you could tell the kind of person where he be a very unique guy. Even way this August 10, you see, almost in statement way right. I hope Madabiu get a full ministerial position, but who knows? You know, but Ibrahim don't begin to stray away because we all know who the Andrew Lebeli be. We know who that in be. And now they all been the sit down now studios then they and radio station them because in the Andrew Levely getting young things away the way make when he analyze how much people are waiting they do in your statistic where I don't know saying can collecting sample. But one day today, Marcella no question them. One day Marcella no question them. Because statistics in things the way you can give, they're not correct. You know? But for making Sidon, it tell you who side politics don't carry go into we regions and we tribal team. We see as a tribal team. The reason, and I make a talk say, not to every one of them. Because if you look person like Edmond Abu, you're gonna say I fear guy, they follow Edmond Abu a lot. You know? But for some people like what maybe they figure say if myself can sit down there and support Marcella, I go there on the run. Like I hope say the poor lady not there on the run. Because President Bio it pull in. President Bio like for pull in. One of the past week here where people they can't congratulate him, he mentioned something where he talk about Marcella about money, where they give him, where they give you money, they say what you know. What's money where they give the lady when enough for that money they make, he say what he say. But now you, this same lady where APC been go harass you 2018, where they care army man and policeman then go now you tally center, who say you be the do your own tally for check the returns them. Now been the same ladies this whole where you people and the harass now the same lady this will be stood there for you, will be stand up for you, will be call APC them out. Now the same lady this. How 5 years you don't forget now. Now you the pulling spanner. Because now he say what you know one for you. But unless by Chroma not being Arasamo, unless by Chroma not being put an exile, he not run away. Now because of you, I don't know if I make the lady not there, but the inch way they pull and you policeman there and you talk some way you get whether saturate all over that tongue day. Anybody will say something will not sit well with you, even if you not say nothing, then they harass that person, which is not good. It's not good at all. You know, and now look, you talk say the country, the white people and now way they attack. Now the same white people and then why will be they give 1 million, 2 million yanda, 3 million yanda, 5 million yanda. But if they take a move, if they take a, we get another country in Africa, when I like them white people, they need to take the money. Mogofili be not be they take the money so because they not be the suicide in the sea. I doubt if Museveni they do the same thing in Uganda. Because they go against them. So you don't already prepare for that. But you don't go as a nation, you don't go as low as take 1 million, 2 million, 500, 8 million, 7 million. Then you grab back, you they attack them. Then they call them, say that they jump. Then of all, you tell them, say, nobody not be there. When the war come, now you angry be there. Everybody run away. They all go. But we see and record it for sure say United Nations, then deployment of Sierra Leone are one of the largest. Record day for that. So you not go convince me because record day. For say United make one of the largest deployments of military assistance to Sierra Leone. So if you can say they run away, no sir, that's not true. That's not true. Now when they go to this we all power where the brain don't begin to go. You know, they tell people AAA, where you they talk just now about war. Me wife, na Southerners. And me wife, na Matrijon they come out. The village they come out enough far from Marabion. They come out Boibu, Marabion come out na Chewy. Now almost the year Marabion sister then she done na school, Centennia, a Matrijon. This lady they explain give me. Then there's a way we get this 4th of July area where them but then they put on these fireworks, everything. The lady hide inside room. I said, man, what she done now? No go she done now do they enjoyed it. I said, no way. This they carry me go far. Now this then thing they carry me go far. That lady now God one grain no na me one grain no what I to go through for able for make a lady associate. Because the lady said na me one grain no. Where the day where them people and they enter. They say first then come, then they ask for BO people them. People them before them, if they say they come for can save mother BO family. The one they now will come on out for go dance with them, say hey, they come for can save mother BO family, then clear them all. Boom, kill them all. Now so them they come. And now they come out. So if they see things like that and they because they so feel bad for Una. Like me not see this thing. Now I no more I'm not even there themselves where start. I'm not even there where start. So I don't even know what the kind feel what that lady they talk to me. And for ladies part they sit down, now state out. If they say things then why and they don't tell you say because they get this anger. Then people they don't tell when they talk 27 years of brutal with the ball. Then get the anger there. But they don't tell you say now that same reason then I make people then go to bush. Because people then feel that. Say it's not good. That same 27 years where we hold now today, when they go and cry out and when I say one can root for 27 years. When I don't pass that information they told I picking them, the young one themselves will not be even dead during Chaka Stephen time. Would they read themselves because when I don't feel that it's just like the South, where Pekin they grow up at the South, the white one them, where the people and they put this KKK at their head. So then they grow up with that hate. Now we see so we get young one that what they believe now. When I did this guy 27 years dictatorship, 27 years dictatorship. So now that one one bring come 27 years dictatorship. Because if this man Tinapianda, if they talk what like then and day. But now this same show now I will get people how they can talk, they can preach religion per week, where God say after God, leaders. Well, we understand that. So not for cost leader. Nobody know one cost leader. But if the one they now when are the leaders, what thing God be say again? When the leaders then are the first begin for cost people them. When are the leaders then are the first begin for call people them out of the name. What thing God be say and that again? Since we don't tell we what thing God say after God na leader, now we tell we back. What thing God be say? That what that leader then are in the first because begin cost. What thing God be say that? We can't tell we back. Because Africa now always Africa man and we always there for quote the Quran and the Bible. Always good for that. God be say yes. Now God be say after the leaders them, after God na leaders. Well, I can't tell you back. What thing God be say? You say the same leaders and if not them first begin for disrespect. Because why this man for Tinapianda and call and in fellow countryman them dog? Where if not be APC people have been called SLPP, including Marabio, come Marabio na SLPP, then call them dog. What do you mean for happen them people in there? But yet they talk for talk, say peace not a peace not a. Now they get to where, but now the thing is why they tell people them before say APC when I drop the ball because. Won't I continue for the tell people and say, well, APC not it again. I make them vote APC out. Now then we say, we not be know them plan. We not be know them plan. Well, Mr. Adin, Dr. Prince Adin, they can share now what not be the plan. And you not be the talk say APC not be there again. Now then be talk say when they come, then go can't clean up, then go can't do this. Well, we not be know them plan. When I begin listening now to Dr. Adin. It don't begin the echo, the plan what they be get. And you not been wait for let they can clean up. What you not been do? We will not be strengthening up institutions them. We will not be clean up things that will be need for be clean up by the hour. We all for the book. Look at the watch a video yesterday. I still a watcher that 2016 or 2017 election or whatever that be happen in Kenya. Where the Supreme Court come and rule against the sitting president. What in the man say? Just like what we say in America now. He say, I not like the result, but I respect them. Then go back into ballot box. Now that kind of institution and then we want us alone. It go happen. But last but not least, the sad part now all Tripoli. We get diaspora and we young brothers and sisters and where we all long left now that country. Not to for can spend money no more. Now for can learn and be civilized. Because some of them country and they teach you a lot of stuff. For let you come on at this country, where you don't can see how democracy they work now, where you don't can see how things are the livelihood, where you everything, where you be the cry for, where you run away for, you they enjoy now, and go sit down at that host day, when are the people that host, and they cheer that party were almost there in the form of Alzheimer's. Like say they get Alzheimer's. You they cheer them. You they read, they say hurtful things like then and they. You they it degrade in fellow countryman like then and they. They cheer and you call yourself a diaspora. So you self wonder same thing there. Now all are the same people that where they look for 27 years. Because then and they've been there for 27 years and been dictated. When I don't pass that tone, I'm picking them, or they don't pass that tone, so when I only look forward now. Well, and TAPC have been 27 years. Now Prince Adi says 76 years. When I get ready for that. Now that number, my brother. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. If you just come in, it's Saturday. You know everything goes. I hope City Stars are not on strike. Oh, don't try small. But no, you said go hear from you. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A, and all the panelists. I'm not getting much for say today. Just really troubled by we leaders them, especially within Dr. Prince having the talk. A very troubling and waiting. I don't begin to see. We then call you doctor in another country. People then they look a lot up to you, you know. And when we they get really troubling message they come out from people like what we call doctor and respectable, and that's not the pinnacle of education, obviously. And they say stuff like that, like say the layman way they under now they talk, it very troubling. And that they begin for bringing mind around a little bit of trend where they see, because listen, constitution, laws, they are all amendable. And guess what? Then gets now complete control of parliament. And for let begin hint, say after bill, constitution can be amended and they can add other things to it. So begin watch the preamble so far way they happen. Lord, no, they take time, say, I just talk. No, this come out from a doctorate man where he knew the finance foundation way then don't lay in their plan. But all waiting with they talk here, every statement una they make, una please they begin for realize say you talk to fellow Sierra Leoneans, not to any other place than come out. Some statements it look like they almost the behavior of the rules, and this even why I be small now than they have been the thing. I say some action they happen now, Alex. See that why they come on other country, like Russia go Ukraine. If then they take sledgehammer and drop them by the captive, it's understandable. Now, very heinous act, but this now other country, so they not get no sympathy. But when it happen from your countrymen, and this same thing, all of a sudden, with a still hearing language where they come out from highly educated person, and they talk about Sierra Leone. This night they always trouble me. Like if we they do anything, at least we begin for things. Say this not the same house we did. Now brothers and sisters, why they na saloon in February, March. Triple A, I've been the left Makini, we take the back road for go Bo. The road they be tell we say, then don't begin make that back road. We not go my 91 route. And then all the sudden they just grade that road and on the way the Motcap well. So now one hill for Rondon at the village. I go na the village, everybody now mended and they talk. Few young boys and with them they play soccer. One post, two people and come with and talk to me per Creole, but the rest and Triple A, this was around 5 o'clock. So the guy where we go, he left me, say they go all the way in above forget parts for come back. So the place begin dark. As I reach now the town, pull nice chair computer for me. And I not be even know what's in they happen as the place begin dark. And 3 women then come. Then come with the bubble for can't tell me say then don't cook something, but right now na dry rest then get. Then one know if I want oil panna and pepper. And these are people where they speak Mende, me not they speak Mende, they come direct with this honor to me. So these politicians now they look up to highly educated. Now they cause this problem. I meet these people, they no one know whether they talk Mende or not. I am a Sierra Leonean and a stranger in their place. I was welcomed. Then give me seat on place. Then can't tell me about food. Hey, una left for do this to we. Una not cause problem again at this country. Una day na this government. Listen, democracy na competition of ideas. Not for hate people a region or any other place. Anybody where in the camp na the party for begin talk something like that, they please wanna come out and condemn some things there so that this democracy go thrive, this love na Sierra Leone go continue. Unless una all day for this nonsense, because ASEAN's nonsense. Anybody where they try for look at another Sierra Leonean person, if they create some avenue for some part of the country or some tribe hate the others. It's not fine, man. Una left this. Please. Una help we. Then they look up to you, Mr. Doctor. Then they look up to you, Mr. Educated people. The people away then in a village, they mix up, then get all different tribes, nothing what they happen. When una show up, una talk a lot of lousy things away, they cause problem as soon as they left. The people away they've been there amicably, they everything, then they in fact away then they cook, then they call themselves for eat. Una just left the fire begin for cage. Is that good leadership? Now this una so una one puts the country. I'm afraid because we don't see the preamble. We don't see the preamble. If anybody know this, I don't see it because they can easily go with forces and say, yeah, no, but una not allow any meeting. If anybody show up now for whole meeting, we una not approve, una shoot tear gas. Preamble is there. It's there. If una not change it, una will cause problem. Una will cause problem in the country. Please, who the big. Learn with people and get peace. People and they struggle for waiting for it. At least let them get peace of mind. Please. Please. Please, please, please. You when a leader in any community, please learn for talk amicably learn for talk peace in the community. Please not go there. People are hungry already, then they find it difficult for get waiting there for it. Then when they go and cause divide. Please una stop. Una stop. If you continue for do that in secret, for cause problem for we people, we go continue for pray that you any generation not ever get peace. When you they try for enjoy and cause problem for other people now different communities, the only means we then get for now. Now just pray, then go in a corner and pray and left you to God. And guess what? It go catch you. It go catch. So please don't cause problem for we people. If you want for them a power and peace, no day, how you go even enjoy that peace? And you not sabi any peace language? Threat? Please, Lord, we stop. And then they no more gets. Please, una preach peace in this country. People are already they struggle. Let them get peace of mind. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Welcome on Badu's Film. What you get for we, sir? Go ahead.
My life now. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Triple A. We'll talk with through and talks a lot about things that would a little bit to instability will come off from this post-election. Where would they fear say we're not to fear short, we concerned about how the democracy go through the process, institutions and duty, the CSO and duty. We don't talk a lot this week. We talk about APC them, how them gonna court. Them put them case in a court, so they don't trust the court. CSO them come up, say they want portfolio in a parliament. During this, they meet with the president for go tell and thank you. We discuss about how then on issue of did they try for change now to talking for the citizens and let them go able to go there, then Boku one, how that could affect then your relationship with the citizens who then they talk for. And then they talk about the APC the statements, say na bogus talk with the judiciary come up, say that claim would enforce talk, say they don't believe the court system. So we see how that creates a kind of a war of words inside the media. We'll see again how ECSL then come up this week and also the advisory committee of the APC, how the statement then get for come up. But looking at all the things there and look at how the last years and way political leaders and they make speech and talk about what thing they go on at the country. We ask if now the right way wouldn't they do them for let them go able to forget our national unity. Would they ask if they committed to national unity? Would they ask if waiting they say the president don't talk? Say now would they try for forge unity and peace? If now part of the ingredient or in formula or in method this for send out rhetorics and try them metaphor we they try for describe something. We have very hard metaphor they describe this to this, this to this, and unconsciously you see them and consciously you see them, all politicians all over the world, and they use it in different forms. But remember, we're in a post-conflict country, we will just get that issue of post-conflict. Now that one day, remember when the G7 plus come during this time, we then can do them survey in terms of the observing for let them talk to the government and the one they own our institutions, and we see their own approach because we fall in that category of peace. So now for that, even when they go there, then get for toxic now, the place is peaceful because if the government don't escalate, say they don't get about over 11 areas they own hotspots, ONS be don't give, and then describe the hotspot before the election, say you get ex-combatants, you get this, the ex, you get the one that when got retired military, they get the one that when ghetto areas them. So they create the environment wherein they make the outside walls say there is a tension or there is evidence from their own setup, say there is a group of people we plan for do a kind of a protest, we a kind of not a war, but something will create instability. So for that, they don't create the ONS, we will be able to guide the police and help them, and together with this so-called MACP, then bring them up for say that the reason this, and we'll all be see how they are well armed moving around the town. So this you compass and I'll say, well, they don't come for observe, they don't see this. So obviously they will say it's peaceful. But the others they way can also observe the area where the credibility and the process of the way we then tabulate, we then see and the count. We inside it and can bring the system we then call the PVT, thing now polling voter tabulation. So how then go able for do them, we then go observe, we now a method when they use sample them. So you get the one that we begin them, we organize them, the one that we they fund the system, the one that we bring about this idea, where National Democratic Institute will not see them in America. I know we pronounce the one Massachusetts or so, I can call it Washington. But they get them then in Washington and at the early 80s. And they institute with the US aid. You remember the US aid again, and they with the International Society for Fair Election, when it's Fed. So now they will have been work together with them thing there when the US aid. And when we see again those who are the observers that we come, we say most of them will be the center in America, some of them the EU, and some of the EU countries when they work with this, because then they work over 52 countries. One of this PVT system, how for able for check a kind of look a sample system for know if the election credible. Then we get the other system when at the exit poll. But why if one of this exit poll and then put the exit poll in terms for say when you come off vote and they ask you who you vote for, then counting and then they get the way they talk. But because we now post conflict, we don't come up and war, they can't go down openly, it will create back war. So now when they try to avoid anything when you go say, you want for say the person for hearing, what thing go change in mind for let it go act a different way towards let peace no day. So they say no, now we do the one at the time this system. What they get, the one they go code, the information, in the duties of the one way we get at the countries now, the country we then call NEO, National Election Watch, then they do them because they be officially recognized. And then they get help from outside. So EU will even help them. So we see EU give them over about 820,000 euro. Despite again them they accuse EU say, new say they get over 108 million or 4 million who EU give them. So that's reason they will check Marcela Sambala for that Iran. But coming away from there, not so that one they then get, which is in Ghana 820,000, and they account for them. Say it's okay, the process wouldn't do. But at the system of the one that will bring this PVT, what they say for adopt them, and would they see institute them what they question and Qatar and other people, the American embassy, then they then go must get lectures, then go must know about this, then they question that area of how they tabulate for say the reconciling form, how it come up with the information, if it transfer encrypt or what they say encode them for let it go come inside the system where they go put on our massy for add. So you get that point there. Then when you move away again from still this PVT, not too much, you can see the people that we come for can now under the government inside for can teach the media and you cover that program, they can teach the media for the first time within the PVT. Then at the same time, we see the same person we call Adam Smith, when I lecture I see na Maryland, with some people are still the question, they don't know if he named the fall na that Maryland University or he do am. But the fact here is he don't come for teach the people and the first time. The system, he showed the formula, he showed everything, he showed the percentage, he saw the one way they talk about marginal error, he talk about all those things within a few minutes, when not reach 1 hour or so, then he try for convince or try for say, in the convince, but in the question. So then the media now, they say, well, we don't can land small with the presence of Rado. It is in they bring a different aspect of intabulation and figures, but now from the same institute, they try for copy saying like they say. But when you look at sample sizing, would them go to the police station, would they bring this, and the institute they will bring them before even this lecturer can inside, then they try for question the system, but you they try for can say the system according to your lecture, according to your understanding, that's so and so it be. But it all comes down to the lecturer knowledge where people have been getting a salon enough for let we go into this new system, when at the PR system with all them things that will be done for us get, some they not try for iron them out, then with based on the media in presence now, where it they watch and it is spread and how it they work with the minds of the politicians, they come to the electorate, then when you get divisions, one day with the swing, one day with then a hardcore politicians that wouldn't date say na yeah belong and they come all day. So you see those divisions. Then you don't see now how the knowledge, if you been there on a last minute knowledge of trying to gain you on the inside or na for can educate. Okay. That is the biggest problem we will be ever get in terms of the process where the ECS will start up with one electoral commission, how they engage. The one they wouldn't get for engage, would then get for act for say we will put you into a kind of building, a kind of observer network, that volunteer, then they one they would and the CS, so they're gonna voluntary work they do, not just talking and get it. So how you go able to put and build this particular network, would they get their education? So the electorate then go get what in they need for get and the education and serve this. You begin the question, say, it not be active. Because with them on the ECSL, despite not crying them down, say then they do wrong, but the procedure and the way we them give information is not being consistent. Then the things that when they tell you about biometric, now so would they go all the way, if they go if they stop. Side they say that in a manual, side they say that this, side they say your ID not important, side they say this. So you've seen all the process, how that journey they go, the knowledge, the electoral process, would have been get for come inside for help, I go help, it get for bring this question. So this same system of the PV now will bring all this issue. You see how Ghana at the time in 2016 they been doing, because they call them Codeo. The Codeo. So the Codeo is like a new to them. So they been get this system wherein they give out the video or the show. In other words, then begin 3 years to 2 years before even the election. And anytime Codeo they come on like a new for show this video, but then give them access to that. They give them the privilege for educate. But if una wait for question now, where the institutions una for day, una for the do them checklist they are say this knowledge who they put so to the people that we concerned, one of the stakeholders, the one then away actual related orders, one of the electorate wouldn't get the same, would the one they will get for vote, then get this knowledge. No, they not been get that. So you get for involved the people that will get for involved in before you bring the system. Now we already say the president now bring the idea of the PR from Prince Adin. But remember, they've been going to court. What they say, not so the president tell Kone. Now, because of 38 and all that act, now India the mandate, they use a system, whatever system they use, and say, well, he get the right for bring this idea to the president. So that again, you question all that process. So it means that the president been told, so not to Kone actually carry the case to the president, because that now been the argument between the court for say when the president bring the idea or na Kone carry the idea because of not able to do the normal type of photo we do for lead it to the PR. Then do all kind of mathematics, do the division, do all sorts. It start from there, and the maths they still go on where everybody they still can show in figure, in percentage. See, then where they're wrong. So, but as I say, they always educate people about this. Then they show people them involved how they will know what in this particular activity. So how you get for understand now? Nobody no be ever bring them. So now they now say the last minute education and knowledge you then bring, it be useful. We bring get that coordination. We bring get that sample based solution. We then bring can for seeing a sample them. What new then we use, but then question the sample we new use a 750 sample size for say now 750 polling station they use. We get over 8 million people away in the population. We get 3 million, but when you check, like areas of Ghana, they use 1,500, but then get over 30 million. 30 million or so, the population of Ghana. So, but when you're 33 million now, so by 33 million, I use 1.5. So we use 750. So you look, say, if you question that sample size, then you say how new they reach from that 2.7%. The own mathematics, when you do your ratio of division, you say 4.7%. Where then they say marginal error. So you begin to bring terms in the marginal error they talk about, say, like when they say no more, log make it to round figure, at least if now point something, we either reduce small or round down, so that extra they always just say if now 0.8 plus round down to a 1. So it will be 92 now, go turn to 93 because of that 0.8. You near them. You begin to confuse yourself about mathematics. Well, sometimes on solutions and they you bring them only for reduce something when you process what you do. You can say the way specific maths they work, where you do straightforward. But there is a point where you reach. If you not use the common sense, you not go understand. If you even look how they talk about maths, I remember when they go school, we go, if they say geography today, go see the geography master for the first time. He go tell us, say, geography is the study of this and this and this. But when you go to higher school, who's time when you don't go, when they define for say maths for you. And they say no go tell you if you look and see na figures or na geometry, but like when you put on your first page, so it tells you say na a subject we get for enter, what difficult for do because you not gonna know the figures we they use. Neither at some point you know they even know what you they say na true until you get people that will confirm them. So, but the mathematics now in the problem now when they bring inside for try for justify say whatever new they do now that side they then hold them because of the ratio and percentage. But you look at the ratio as I say what Ghana use, you go able question and say na percentage where you go question say you know reflect the population. So what have if we been the try for say for don't even use less. That's 750 when you use. So the number we even you use, now a healthy number, forget the sample. But here comes down to the education and how would I be able to coordinate? Would I have been involved? Would I voluntary? The minister, the party, or the stakeholders, the party, and the people have to understand this. But if I bring this, for them to reflect on how the voter pattern they, like IGR, take up the same software for do the use side for look voting pattern. So he begin to reflect on people and what is the importance of telling the voting pattern for no that they go get this. Whether they will wait for let them show you the genuine, transparent, or you was able to foresee through for say I see what is that they do, what they say transparency and no, then the people then go account. So you get enough clarity there where people and they want for let them go demand from the ECSL, then ECSL now they try for pressure, say, what you do, you know, coordinate the way it will be. Then you get the government, they come with their own way. But it all comes down to how you go bring political checks and how we go able to get things to go before. But I believe, say, the difficulty we will get now, now the area of this PVT and maths and figures and the people and credibility, because when you talk of I talk of people and credibility and people and then attitude, when you bring your behavior as a human being into the act way for act inside an office. So it is two three things. So these are the things who can question how people and who then are the politician there, like how did they talk this, they talk this. But what come down to that, but thanks a lot. Let God help with nation and find who then get good attitude for the now each area who then they govern. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, just friend. Yes, scholar. What you get for we, sir?
Good morning from your side, Naya. Thank you very much. Uh, you know, so today I say a graph. Yes, I say good morning from your side, Naya. I hope you hear me fine. So, you know, the other time I be there, they talk about the journalists, them, who's not their role in this democracy, what they talk about. For me, that's not my own disappointment, that one. Because it look like, say, the small thing we government to give journalists them, don't make them don't compromise their role. Because all of this, if the journalists them come with la
You dey sound far, no, no.
yeah with thing there. Hello, you better
Okay,
now?
perfect now. Yeah.
Okay. In all of this, if the journalists then take an independent role in this discuss or this argument, it will help out. Because the other time, you know, when they talk say, if Abukago then talk say, oh, they're not allowing for watch, the international community they say they're not allowing for watch. You say, what did journalists then say? Journalists then be there, they were there, but what did they go observe? Me, I don't understand. Because if journalists then independent, they do their role as the one they do, even in Ghana, which journalists then they do, they report. Because they say we will be the fourth estate. It means we're not a part of governance. We be saying they take on government for things that be better. But journalists they know independent that are continuing from that small money we government say then they give them. People they say, oh, let government help. Then they help America, then they help there. But you know, it's a poor country. If man they get 1 million loan, government can get 5 million loan. You know they talk something with the help. And they bring this journalist for make I talk about this dispute about election result. If the electoral commissioner don't come out, they give different figures them. If they give things they will not the match together. But we don't even analyze that result they now forget what person talk first, like waiting the APC talk, waiting the SLP talk. From waiting electoral commissioner don't talk now from him what? When I don't know say this is not the right and election and number. Which number no match? That election should not be accepted. It has to be audited. Because the electoral commissioner they can't tell we say 80,000 people no more vote for the president and for the mayor than the president. You know, it's alone. We they go vote. Now 4 people then they give somebody. So nobody no go with people in the house. The turnout can be the same. The turnout can be the same. Say, oh, if we listen to election results, we announce IRN, the number, particularly in the western area, the gap between the political parties is so wide that waiting the people can announce about the closeness of that result has to be questioned and has to be audited. Me, I get problem with the journalists. The journalists they do their work. Huh? If somebody can, that person talk, this person talk, we're not going to be a referee now to make una solve the problem. They know they talk. They know they talk. They know now they need to. If they will accept this result as it is so, maybe they're ready for being in opposition forever. Because the next election, they're going to arrange it in the same way. Because this election don't start from registration, no that problem, verification, no that problem, vote, no that problem, all the data, no that problem. And if they see they allow this, they don't contest this result. The next election when they come, it will be the same. They will win them again. They announce result. We know they na police station. Me go tell them say this election result when I'm announced. This is not the first election this way they announced. 2 weeks later, I know they on the website. Everybody go and give a fact. Oh, Christian Atop do this. No, Christian Atop was announcing result. 5%, they put 5% for all the districts and put it inside website. You did see them for yourself. You did see them per police station. This now the first election result, even if we put them later on the website. Now the first election this way, you know, why? Now because maybe they try for cook up numbers for let him match with what the man announced. This man say he need 48 hours only for announce election result. Meaning get number. But the information alone say it will not modernize for go announce for in 48 hours. You get for what is the number there? Everybody get for certified say yes, not true before that. But this man get numbers that already we want announce. So now the reason this is good speed for announcing run off no day, this man no win. And now they get problem for let them put those numbers in the website. Journalists they get for talking that country day. Now they talk about for they assist on journalists and they talk about cabinet. Don't talk about cabinet yet. Talk about election result, not talk about what political party show. Talk about what the man himself, the electoral commission, are not talking. Discrepancies is too much with the numbers. Election and number, waiting number, not the marine, that is the problem. Now that number one give me a contribution for today. Say, please, I know say we're not at the ground because we're not at the ground. This argument now for don't solve because now for don't talk what you say at that station. But no journalists know they talk about what they saw in the police station, what they see in the talent centers, and from waiting in mind they talk, then they talk nothing. And that's what I want to talk about today. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yes, Big Mike from Philly. You get 5 minutes, sir.
Yes, true. Yeah, I just want to say, in a democratic country, and I want to say, good evening, good afternoon to all man force. In a democratic country, right? Parliament not a form with only one party. It's not possible. So me want to see how they go open this parliament, man. I want to see that around it. Me really want to see how they go open this parliament. And for Prince Harden, what he say? He say he go get intellectual intercourse with the white people. Hey man, you sound like gay, no deal. You know. How you go get intellectual intercourse with the people that will teach you, where you learn from, that in school that you go? How you go get intellectual intercourse with them when I didn't teach you? You know, the people that will PhD in a salon, and for they think wisely. You know they think. You know they think. Not the type thinking you need from una. Now make salon not go before. Una know they think. Yeah? And the words the way they use right now. So me man, I beg you there. Get somebody we understand but media, we understand how to talk to people. Let them go talk for you. Now left for the talk so. Now not the talk so. It they incite boku and the incitement and now they create them. They don't what their way they use so now big what the way they don't use so we will create problem for Mama Salon. When know they do that one, they wanna stop. And for ECSL, man, I the big one Kone, there. If you get any other way, if we go do this election back, yeah. If you get any other way, because you don't run go announce. You know, if you get any other way, now we go run this election back, because the number the way you put, they know they add up. All man don't say that one. The number the way you put out, they know they add up, man. They don't make no sense at all. Yeah. So until you dey under pressure, you go continue for the under pressure because Salon people not trust you, the international community not trust you. So how you gonna live your life now in Salon? How you gonna able to enjoy your life? Kone, how? How you gonna live peacefully? How? And come to the civil society, religious community. Wanna really disappoint Salon people. Wanna really disappoint the country. You know, one of the people in 2018, people in the physical one of the better people, but I don't show true colors. And come to the President Bio. You know, I want to tell you, I say President Bio not lie, man. The man they lie. You know, when NPRC overthrow, right? President Bio come, he overthrow Strasser. When President Bio overthrow Strasser, he not be one give power. Now the people stand up. Now the people always stand up. Now make you able to give power. And then what they will use doing that thing and the way say peace before election. It creates boku problem in our country. They we see boku man and the city so they and then cut the rebel and the way they perform out after that one day. That make it need for they tell the truth. Waiting happen. President Bill, you need for tell the truth. Then lie the way they tell so you're not fine. You're left for the lie. You know, be then at the country again, you run away, go. Who say you go? Nobody don't know. But then what then they will use inside that 3 months day? The atrocity they were happy to Salomon during the 10 day. You know, fear. Tell the truth. When I tell the truth. People like Ali Kaba, when all need for come out and tell the truth. What's happening at that country day? When I need for tell the truth. When all. Yeah? I'm your contribution, Andy, bro.
All right, thank you, Mike.
All right.
You tell big man say they lie. But what people and they say not to an endorsement for Sarah Network until you know that not so. When they tell big man say they lie. Yes, Tolo, you get 5 minutes, sir.
Hello, everyone.
It is sound foul. Tolo. What's happening today? You do it, we?
Yeah, I do it. Yeah.
No, no,
no. Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hello everyone. Your contribution. Right now APC data cry. APC na the one who country mostly na the get all kind bad name na they will know for every bad thing in the country. But today na they for seize advantage for. I just start with the president's statement where they I don't know Makichuma and go now. Use yourself in sense, you will know what happened exactly. Even now today you don't claim back say mean that the Colonel and Kai don't do everything for her. It was planned from the one APC will bring objection about this man every time, every now and then. Yes. So it come and waiting then plan it can execute everything. Yes. So down there, we don't see a long, we don't see her from far. It come now down there do waiting Mother Blow wants her for do. But in the Mother Blow yourself, you can sense where they talk to them at Kitchumande. You don't know say going yes. You see the man they grumble, they talk and treat and why vex. He's saying work. People therefore vote for him, but you can sense the discussion they get with the woman. Yeah, you can tell say yes, oh my God, this man he just do what he do because he just fed him because I'm saying look and say no, let not be a failed president for be one time. Now you don't get him, but you can sense that vexation they still get him because now you see they go around these sack ministers and do all kinds of things. Yeah, it's okay 2 times. He say if he's saying well people they're not for vote for color or this or that. Why they complain about that? They repeat the same complaint. Yes, you can sense what happened by the election from right there. Then come to presiding now politics talk, now even talk. Me, I'll miss him. Now politics talk because right now Sierra Leone, trust me, if he APC then stand inside the day, trust they open that parliament, APC then go 1 month, 2 months. Then we look the one who comes as one party, and that one party they means that they get for lost a lot of benefits, lot of things they get for lost by the country. Trust me, then they no doubt about that. They know that one day and then they are deep into them. So now that politics talk then I'm deciding they come so now they bring them all kinds of threats they talk about say this same thing happen na Mexico, they sit down for 76 years, this and that. Yeah. For frightening the people. So someone go say begin shake like out. I don't know some of them they shake right now. But trust me, if you then take that stance there, biggest thing where SLPP I know for sure whether they are lost, whether they work from the first term to the second term, down for no reason they are lost. Whatever I see them comes over, they talk them make like that. That MCC money 400 million down there go be the biggest package you ever host alone receive directly. Yes, that one day. So trust me, I said people know I lost that one day. No, I don't make decided the council they make the now politics talk in the talk. Me not take that serious, They talk am so that it go sky them. I mean, Thursday, some of them go shake and come up from that stance then and say, no, well, no, go, no. Yeah, now that they want. Yes, so waiting they want to right. But if he APC then, see now two side and they, I mean, they go find for APC. But if it then come now the parliament, then you don't find for them. I mean, everything go slowly go. We Mother Bio they tinap the talk now to be the challenge. Can you imagine Mother Bio will be no one let nobody demonstrate. From when sit down on power. Only want some more people and make that mind for demonstrate. They kill people then. It take them people and they bury them pop at the people and not see them people then. That one again a history. Mother Bio, that one the way you do so, we will not ever forget that one. We will go tell you great Grand Pikile. Yes. But waiting a president Buchanan Salon and do that one. So, now today, now they group the civil society there. We silence the don't civil society. Already see Marcella, now the only person no more they try for talk small, like one whole country. They silence them. Then today, now they tell us, say, for the international community, they're not be there, how the world be there. Yes. Well, like this now, our own case, now the civil society now for come out. Now, una say for black and come out. So you see, the accent now for let them go demonstrate for them. But you know what, let them demonstrate against you. Now you want them go to civil society, they demonstrate for so now international community. Really? Can you imagine? So you see, what goes around comes around. This same thing today, then they bully APC, then they do all kinds of things and get everything at their hand. Tomorrow down, they trust me. If they go back like history, where APC their own song will come, it will happen to them back. Today now APC they cry. But when they don't know that 10 they go come, I wish I get that long life they for tell people and back. The same thing I said we do. You want to cut everybody they talk and come out. But politics business, you not come up, people and they come up and bowl, you not come, masheka, you not come do bad and jump back. Waiting down there. We don't want to sit down in the country. That 1 whole week they tell like now war being at the country. You know, they're not trying at all. They're not trying. But whatever they happen right now, trust me, APC in a big party as alone. Only I look at them. Yes. Just they pray God, let everything go peacefully. Let's what they do and so they realize themselves and try to find the amicable way for solve this problem. So now that number gets.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have to come with Daniel, but look out Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams is not the last person for today. I don't know if Mr. Williams then here in phone. It look like say some way can come. Maybe we don't there away left come now. Usa left. And then they continue. You know what we sir?
I am unable to take your call at this moment.
Okay. I don't know. I'll try and back. I'm not the last caller. Because we want to come with Daniel.
Hello?
Yeah, we don't call the. I call the host phone just now, not get you.
Yeah. I mean, what's been they talk to me? You have not they talk.
Okay,
Hello?
so you there live. You still want to come on or you are left and force?
Well, I want to make a come now.
Eh? Okay. Welcome on board, Mr. Williams. You get 5 minutes, sir.
Triple A. I know you all Good evening, and listeners, all good evening. That day in a different places and in a morning time to them, morning and everything. Truthfully, I don't analyze everything since these elections start, stay, it don't end. I don't analyze everything. Truthfully, that with democracy, and they, you know, it's sad. It's sad how salon they go so. It's very sad. I can remember at one time we did talk to me, say, Mr. Williams, what you wanna do? We wanna make salon, wanna left salon now, so now we are. And I reply to you, I tell you, I say, when we talk. But they know you hear what you will talk. Now the result is what you see so. Now you see so, the result, now you see so. These SLPP, we don't care now when they go in party now. They really come, we see revenge. Now revenge. Do me or do you? And never solve problems. Do me or do we never solve problems by any situation. And everybody will not surprise. 10 attempts they done in 5 years, they done back. Let not surprise. They'll get the bold mind, will come back and change their constitution there and ask for third term for bill. Let not surprise. Let all they wish for long life. They will get up bold mind. If they can do this proportional representative, they get away with it. Believe me, they can do that one and they get away with it. Because, and then they rule now. The majority now. Whatever they want for doing, they can do it. I go back again. APC contribute on this, all this problem will come and solve. Second Stephen. I never forget. I never in Naim. Second Stephen contribute great way to the system. All the police behavior, all the see all that thing and all. And Second Stephen eminence were left. And they also. Second Stephen eminence were left. And they also. They know them. So you not to tell me na surprising to me. We're sad. Well, we see country like this, they go so. It's sad. Look like the what do they call it? Society, what do they call them? They call it a name. I don't forget the name just now. And they go to parliament, they go their state house, they go big. Hey, I want to let you, not forget you. We want civil society. Could you imagine civil society? Thank you very much. Well, where you remind me. They go to parliament, they go talk. They wait for talk for the citizen. Then they go. So want your portfolio. Not forget we. Can you imagine? That's a salon done. Look at Mambu man. Remember that Mambu man, we get problem with that Minister of Education, we get a red lock the head. They will silence them. They will silence Mambu for. Look what Mambu talk. Now civil society. They talk as politician now. They talk as politician. You see? You see all the people and the people where the citizens there for look, where they forget hope to. And they all they betray it now. Yeah. So I don't know who say we head to. If anything for we. Like you always say, I'm not better off than I know my life not better off than the Sierra Leoneans all today. But the situation bad off. I don't go for it. I don't care that this country want them. I go back to the salon. I see the situation so bad. I come back. make it second time, for me to go back again, I go think twice. I mean, the things will look better. Both sides. We blame the APC wholeheartedly. Look at this data where they talk about. It allows they not get competent lawyer when they submit, when they file the case. They not get competent lawyer for law. They not left any loopholes. You just talk to say because that data order man where they can go the ECS man na court. They're not filing the case properly. They're not get competent enough for look all it on that thing. The way you want to file a case, if you file you can make the court officer, the court get procedure. Of course. You not just take case go so, they get a procedure. If you don't go according to the procedure, they don't call you case. They're not get competent enough for look all it and they get do your homework. This is the problem. We talk about democracy. SWP, they capitalize it, then they bring peace and so on. In the BO, they try for it. They say this word over and over. Say, I bring peace, Canada, the father of the nation of peace. It's a lie. He's not the father of the nation, father of nation of the peace. No. That man will contribute for maintain peace and democracy. Now, James Jonah, that man in neck me there at stake. James Jonah, Salom, what they talk so? Salom man and they we know the role which James Jonah play and with peace and democracy. They play a great role. I said people know what talking because they know me like James Jonah. Kaba, now James Jonah is one of his best minister. We put on a minister of finance. He do a lot of the reform that ministry. As soon as the term done so, and they spoil all things. James Jonah is in a man way. He puts alone first. You see the man, he's not quiet. Is this anything? You see what they kind of social media they talk? You know talk. He's a credible man. James Jonah with this man what he called me, I mean ambassador na Nigeria. They neck me their stake. Now man they want to fit for this president that's alone. Oh yes. Whether they like it or not, which are they talk, whether they like it, I know peace in there. Man and that one they get credible. He know, he get the international experience so well. So well. Good man from when he left school, when he go college in America, yeah. Now United Nations, now all you work that way, work till he tired. You know work no side again. So that man get a vast experience. The international community so believe them they're not good for talk. So a man like that and then fit for the president of Sierra Leone because he got passion of the citizens in there. I don't care. President will talk a lot, but I don't care. Because why you not going to be president? In name different. I don't need to go furthermore again. In name different. So that way, if you name it town, it name it different. Believe me. If you say me want for run for president, they go not vote him, not vote him. But because he named different, and I stress, because he named different, and that they're not going to support him. But a man like that one day, now he fit for the president of Sierra Leone. James Jonah. James Jonah is the only man, is the damn man, incredible. What is he about? No. But you might see the man, sit not quiet. That's what state man for behave. Sit not quiet. Is he can make noise? Is he the good at social media they talk, say? kind of way they make, kind of way they pass, you know, this, you know, work like you. Now, James Donner in boss, now, James Donner being boss. He being boss. What did James Donner get for talk? What did you get for say? Wait, come and destroy, I don't do so, now, you and I don't do so, I don't do so. What did James Donner get for say? James Donner rise up the United Nations as the first deputy under secretary. So you see, this is the thing. I'm sorry for the citizens them. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry for them. Because Malekwi, now go with the go show. 75, I don't know go with the go show. I don't go back. I'm not telling nobody. I know pack go to no salon now. But I'm not better past them. But the system, I'm not able. I'm not able to the system. That is fact. That is reality. I would not be able to the system because I don't think I had too long. But I don't so I will talk. I will be proud of my country. And if I can work now, while I retired, I will be proud for go back to my country, enjoy my retirement. But I can't go. I can't go with all this system, with all this problem. I can't go. I'm not better past there what they did. I can't. I'm not better. But the system was too bad. Look at the country they go. Democracy not there. Look what that man they talk. Priest let me APC man. The priest the man. Let me APC man. Look at the talk. So let us not surprise. The next election will come. Let us not surprise you. They go amend the constitution there will make the year on daughter. Let us not surprise. We're going to mark me word back. They go say, hey, that part we talk up. So let me have contribution on that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
We want to say thanks to Mr. Williams and all other person. We don't lay things on the table. What have been said. I just hope to say no hard feelings. Go there back on Monday. Tomorrow we go join AYV on Sunday. Tuesday, the ECSL go announce the councillors them. Say the PI system, so they get for do the proportional representation. So maybe that's why they're taking their time for do that day. And on Wednesday, induction they happen in Parliament. Yes, induction they happen in Parliament. We will see who that go, who that not go, who that go carry your own people and go. We will go see. We go there cross leg the weights. Or make we agree. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure say you rest and it is what it is. It's Sierra Leone. We just want the best of Saloon. Junice, I say for answer a question before you go. For say if big man they lie not for tell and say they lie, then say it's a big man say it. Because he say they lie. Eh? I don't know if that one do. I need a big person say they lie. They say no they talk true. Say pa the theory they talk so it not look like saying are true. But I need tell and say they lie. Okay. We go there back. I hope I answer your question now. We go there back on Monday. Till go meet back. To get policing. Tata.